What am I doing? This is not an MMO. Sometimes the search for a new MMO home gets exhausting. I've spent weeks scouting new worlds, and honestly, my heart needed a break. So I went back to the place that has everything I love about an MMORPG, except the multiplayer part. I haven't touched Baldur's Gate 3 in 18 months. I came back to find my character's face looking like a vascular tribute to the residents of Boca Raton. My spells I've forgotten, and my digital dog is deleted. Is it possible to enjoy a masterpiece when you've made every wrong choice possible? Let's revisit the universe of Dungeons & Dragons and find out. Since the fall of Ashes of Creation, I've tried 4 new-to-me games, and none of them have quite filled the void. Sure, some I find hella fun, and some I find stinkin' cute. But nothing so far has been the complete package. I'm getting beat down, y'all. I tried Where Winds Meet. You're not gonna get a video on that one, sorry. It took me 5 tries to beat the tutorial boss on story mode. Story mode! So I knew that I would not be able to play the fast-paced, reflex action fighting in that game. At one point, I was hoping the baby was a playable character. So I thought back to what I played before Ashes of Creation. I played Classic WoW and Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not going back to Classic WoW, or Retail WoW for that matter. That game is beat. Everyone has figured out the most effective specs for classes to maximize performance. And that player-driven consensus that identifies the best specs for roles ruins the game for me. You can't be original or different. You can only be meta. Alright, hello Baldur's Gate 3. This is not an MMO, but it has all the qualities I love about a good MMO. So why did I stop playing it? Oof. Oh yeah, that's why. Look at my character. I ruined her. If you don't know the game, what I'm about to say is going to make no sense. But I shoved all the damn worms in my brain. All of them. I gobbled them up like a starving red-breasted robin. I made some choices, and I don't know that they were good choices. I was crushed that her pretty little elven face, which I spent a solid hour perfecting, now looks like Gene Simmons after a good cry. I'm pretty vain. This was hard to go back to. Sure, I saved the game where I made this reckless decision, but I'm not a save scummer. I made my ugly ass bed and now I'm gonna lie in it. Or in my case, I'm just gonna enter a self-imposed exile from my own entertainment. We're going slightly off track for this video, and if I've already lost some viewers, that's okay. My CTR is trash right now anyway, and I'm fairly certain that the YouTube algorithm has given up on me. My diminished audience is not a reflection of my worth, but perhaps a sign that the masses simply are not ready for my online gaming therapy sessions. This game was beautiful 18 months ago, but they've done some polishing. Oh my god, my garments are absolutely stunning. If only my face didn't look like a marshmallow that fell into the campfire coals. I don't even remember the controls or what the spells do. I also can't find my dog. I vaguely remember a dog storyline when I arrived at Baldur's Gate. Did I barter my dog for gold? Did I consume my dog for sustenance? Where the heck is my dog? And how did I manage to lose a virtual companion in a closed world environment? I got the face of a cracked iPhone and no dog. No wonder I stopped playing. Okay, so we're in Act 3 of Baldur's Gate 3, which I assume is somewhere near the end. I'm walking around town, talking to the townfolk, and I run into this circus. By the way, this is not a walkthrough video. This is not a first impression. This is just me reacting to what happens. I've not completed this part of the game before, so I'm sure there are more ways for me to further deform my character and spiral into a deeper hole of bad decisions. Aw, I'm a sucker for a cat. Let's see if I can pursue this feline's favor. Ooh, intelligent check. Well, I'm as dumb as rocks, so I'm gonna fail this. Yep.
The bars look sturdy.
My time comes. I will show you. All of you.
Ooh, a charisma check. I've got more charm than a box of cereal. I might have the face of a circulatory crisis, but I could talk the sun into rising an hour early. Yeah, I killed that check. Okay, this kitty isn't gonna let me pet her. So let's talk to the dinosaur.
Hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars. And blood breaks.
Oh, he's hungry. I have snacks, Dino Buddy.
Maybe later, Peanut. He doesn't look too good.
Ooh, we get a dialogue scene. That means something's gonna happen.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Between you and me, I love a good clown. And Dribbles is the best.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
I'm a bard. I always choose the bard option when one is offered. This is gonna get me in trouble though, I'm certain of it.
Oh, hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Well, Will vouched for this Joker, so I'm gonna get on that stage. I know this is a mistake. I always choose poorly. I should probably send up my meat maiden instead. But what's the fun in that?
A round of applause for the stalwart heart! Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special?
It could be my fugly face or my poor decision making. So many options, Dribbles.
No, it's not that silly head of yours. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
Yep, we're fighting. Okay, so I have my game set to Explorer difficulty. Combat is heavily scaled down to prioritize narrative. Enemies have lower health and damage. Basically, this fight is embarrassingly easy. I'll skip through the combat because I need to relearn my spells anyway. I don't know what anything does, but I do know that Will is only good for Eldritch Blast. He's only here because Gale was being predatory, and Lae'zel wants my head on a pike. Anyway, there will be no display of combat superiority that's worthy of cinematic presentation. Cue the speed reel. If you've not played before, I will say that Baldur's Gate is a tactical turn-based system heavily inspired by Dungeons & Dragons, focusing on positioning, environmental interaction, and utilizing a mix of actions, bonus actions, and reactions. I really enjoy the combat in BG3. It's not hurried, I have time to review my options and position my characters, so it's not as stressful as a fast-paced, action-oriented system like Where the Winds Meet, for example.
A shapeshifter. Gods. Good. Thought I killed a clown in front of a bunch of kids.
Woo, we win! Let's loot bodies! Kind of a disappointing haul, but I am rummaging through the treasures of a sideshow clown and his canine associate. I should probably lower my expectations. Now let's check in with our Dino Buddy.
You freed me from hunger's lust. Forgive me. I was close to killing you, killing everyone. I am ashamed.
Yeah, snacks make everybody less hangry. You're welcome, Dino Buddy. That's just a little BG3 adventure to break up our MMO search. If you're looking for a fantastic solo fantasy RPG, I absolutely recommend this game. It's still so enjoyable, even when you have the face of a busted brown banana and a frickin' missing dog. Where the heck is my dog? Our MMO search returns next week. Until next time, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next world.
Before I hurt